Nothing beats a Jet2 Holiday presented by Helena Calkins for English 145. First, I'll show you the Jet2 Holiday original ad and then the corresponding TikTok trend.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
And now the TikTok.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save...
As you can see, the TikTok was a little different compared to the ad, as it showed a more chaotic moment in time on a family vacation rather than the picture-perfect expectation. The Jet2 TikTok trend is highly effective because it's expanded brand visibility, reached younger audiences through trends, and has created positive associations with the airline even when the videos have been nothing but chaotic. And by highly effective, I mean that the campaign successfully achieved its goal of boosting brand awareness and generating interest in actual Jet2 holidays. For some background, the campaign began as a traditional TV ad featuring Jess Glynn's upbeat song Hold My Hand and the slogan, Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. Initially, it was a standard travel commercial with sunny beaches and happy families. But when the audio was uploaded to TikTok, users began repurposing it for their own videos. Some funny, some wholesome, some sarcastic. The sound took off, appearing in thousands of videos. Recognizing this viral momentum, Jet2 launched an official TikTok contest offering €1,000 in Jet2 holiday vouchers to the most creative video using the jingle, but there has not yet been declared a winner. The intended audience for this ad was Gen Z and young millennials, particularly those in the age group of 18 to 30. These are people who spend significant time on TikTok and are influenced by trends, enjoy humor and self-aware content, and are budget conscious but value fun, memorable experiences. Socioeconomically, Jet2 targets middle-class leisure travelers in the UK and Europe, including students, young professionals, and families looking for affordable vacations. The goal of their ad was to boost brand awareness among younger audiences, create a positive emotional association with Jet2 Holiday, and turn online attention into real-world travel bookings. The central claim of this ad is traveling with Jet2 will be one of your happiest, most memorable experiences. Nothing else compares. Now let's move on to the ethos, pathos, and logos of the ad. First, let's start with the pathos, otherwise known as the emotional appeal. The upbeat music triggers excitement and joy. Also, humor in user-created videos makes the brand feel relatable, while wholesome clips trigger nostalgia. Now for the logos, or the logic. TikTok trends thrive on repeated exposure. By using a catchy and consistent jingle, Jet2 maximized their algorithmic reach at a minimal cost on TikTok, making it a logical choice for effective marketing. And now the ethos, or their credibility. Jet2 is a long-standing brand and has a reputation for being a holiday provider. Also, the fact that people are willing to associate their personal vacation footage with the brand further strengthens its trustworthiness. Now for the textual elements. The tagline, Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday, is short, memorable, and doubles as both a brand identifier and a persuasive claim. Now for the visuals, that holds bright colors, beach scenes, smiling faces, and quick cuts make the original ad visually engaging and easy to mimic in TikToks. And now for the sound. The jingle is the core for this TikTok trend and its ad. It's lighthearted, catchy, and adaptable to any travel scenario, whether it's positive or ironic, as I showed you in my previous video. For the positive and negative associations, let's start with the positive. The ad includes joy, fun, freedom, and a memorable travel experience. Even when used sarcastically for the TikTok trend, for example, showing a rainy vacation, the association is still playful and attention-grabbing, not technically damaging to the brand. So the only negative association would be just chaotic videos associated with Jet2. Now, the intended emotional result from the ad and the TikTok trend. Jet2 wants the audience to feel upbeat, adventurous, and inspired to plan their next trip. The humor lowers the barrier when engaging with the brand, and it feels like a fun online trend rather than a hard sell from them. Now, here are some examples of its effectiveness. First, a humorous example. A TikTok where a group of friends runs to the airport after missing their flight with the jingle still cheerfully playing in the background has gained over 2 million views. For a wholesome example, a family's slow motion beach montage all set to this jingle has gained hundreds of thousands of likes. And then finally, the sarcastic example, a family's bouncy house getting blown away in the wind and the sound is playing in the background, almost disregarding the chaotic situation happening in the video. These variations prove the emotional resonance of the longevity of the ad and the jingle's flexibility and its ability to connect with multiple audiences. Now for the fallacies and warrants. The fallacy would be the bandwagon fallacy. People could have just participated in this trend because everyone else is doing it, not just to participate in a Jet2 contest. As for warrants, while the ad implies that nothing beats a Jet2 holiday, a claim that is subjective, the warrant is that memorable experiences and fun are the ultimate goal of vacations, and Jet2 can provide them. The nothing beats phrase is hyperbolic, but in advertising, this functions more as branding rather than deception to the audience. Now, would this happen again to Jet2 or any other company? Jet2 didn't just get lucky. The company understood the viral potential and quickly adapted, turning passive viewers into active participants. By framing the contest as fun and rewarding, they gave people both intrinsic and extrinsic motivations to join. In conclusion, the Jet2 jingle trend is a case study in how brands can thrive in the TikTok era. It's effective because it's met the audience where they are, used humor and relatability to drive engagement, and reinforced the brand's identity through consistent audio branding. For Jet2, it was a perfect right place, right time moment, and if you heard the jingle more than once, you probably find yourself having it stuck in your head, and maybe browsing with them for your next holiday.